Us was this tweet from Ohio State Emergency Management, and it reads this: active shooter on campus, run, hide, fight. So we wanted to learn a little bit more about the whole run, hide, fight portion of this. Joining us this morning, former FBI Special Agent John Iannarelli, joining us, and you have before in the past, and we've talked about this very situation. Unfortunately, it seems like we are talking about this more and more with these active shooting situations that happen all over the place lately.
And I think we're going to continue to be talking about it. This is a problem that's not going to go away. The reality is that there's danger out there, whether it's terrorism, a disgruntled employee that comes to work with a weapon. People in the workplace, in school, etc., they need to be prepared and know what to do.
So should there be somebody at the university, say, that holds seminars to teach students and teachers where to exit, where to hide, how to do those things?
You know, remember back when you went to school and you had these fire drills? Well, since 1950, we've run fire drills in the United States, but there's been 0 deaths in schools from fires because it just doesn't happen. But yet, active shooter, we open the paper and we see it all the time. Yes, there should be somebody who knows how to do this. And if the schools are not equipped, because it's not their specialty, go out to the law enforcement community. Go to the private sector where there's people who train these sort of things. It should be part of the curriculum so that students can be safe.
Okay, so the students were told to run, hide, or fight. Why? I mean,
essentially, you want to run. That's always your first cause, if you can do that. But not everybody is in a situation where they can actually get away. So if you can't get away, you want to hide. And it's not just about ducking behind a desk. Right. It's hiding in a place where you can't be found and where you're safe from gunfire or anything else. And then last but not least, if you can't hide, you have no other choice. You have to fight back. But it's not fighting back to hurt the assassin or try to take that person down. It's fighting back just long enough to disrupt them and then be able to run and get away.
You know, what we've learned in the past is that, and why it's important to think about these things ahead of time, is because sometimes you may go into a shock, scenario where you are so shocked that you do not act.
You know, it's muscle memory. It's the way you train. It's the way you prepare. That's how you will act. So if you've been through this before, if you haven't thought about it, where are the exits? You always go in and out the same door. Look at what the other exits are. Do you have windows in your office or school building that can be broken so you can escape from that? And if not, what would you do? Where would you hide? What might you use as a weapon? I tell students, throw the chairs, throw the backpacks.
Right.
It's hard to shoot straight or come at somebody when you're being attacked back.
I would like to mention that you do have a book that you've written. Yeah, can you tell us about it briefly?
How to Spot a Terrorist. It's tips on what to look for. We hear, if you see something, say something. Thank
you very much for joining us with your insight. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
All right, well, before we head to break, we're going to take a quick look at traffic right now.